Hello there. Yeah, I want you to stop doing free calls in your business. I'm staking my stake in the ground. Is that the saying? I'm placing my stake in the ground and saying that all you small business owners, you should stop offering free calls in your business. And in this little video, I'm going to tell you why I think you should stop doing it. Okay. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Remi. I am the creator of the Online Business Temple, and the Online Business Temple was created to help coaches and course creators who are interested and wanting to double their income whilst working less in their business. This is what we teach, and this is what we help small business owners to do over at the Temple. And part of that is through automation, systems, processes, but also marketing and sales, and how you can double those sales in your business. And so when we are talking about working less as part of what we teach in the Temple, which we have a kind of a whole section on earning more and a whole section on working less. When we're talking about working less, one of the core areas that comes up time and time again that coaches come to me and talk to me about is the free calls that they offer in their business. And sometimes some of you, in fact, I'm going to ask a question. Whether you're watching live or whether you're watching this on the replay, I want you to respond to this. Click like if you have ever offered a free call for like 30 minutes or 60 minutes where you got on the call, you thought the call was going really well, you offered loads of advice, you answered lots of questions, and that person said that they would love to work with you, and then they ghosted you. Click like if you've ever had that happen to you, because most of the coaches I work with have had that happen before. And sometimes there are still coaches I work with now who still have a big proportion of their week, up to 50% of their week, are still doing free calls in the hope that those free calls are going to convert into sales. And my friends, there is a much better way. When should you be doing free calls? I've got two important times where I think you should be using free calls in your business. The first time is if you are at the beginning of your business journey and you want to kind of practice maybe your new skills and your new qualifications. Perhaps you need to get feedback and testimonials and reviews. Then this is absolutely a really good time for you to be offering free calls so that you can hone your own skills and develop your own skills, as well as getting those testimonials and reviews. So that is the number one time where I think using free calls is a good idea in your business. The second time that you should be using free calls in your business is if you are selling those higher end offers. If you're selling a package or a program or a course that's 5, 10, 15, 20K, then absolutely somebody is probably going to need to get on a free call with you to make sure you can deliver on your promises, to make sure you are knowledgeable, and to make sure they are making the right investment. Those are the only times I would say you should be offering free calls. Otherwise, if you are offering free calls in order to sell packages that are like 60 quid or 100 quid, it is literally a waste of your time. And if you want to be working less in your business, a simple tactic, a simple thing that you could be doing right now is creating a Google form and asking those vetting questions, those kind of validating questions to figure out, is this person somebody that I do want to get on a call with before giving up your free time? If you've ever had those calls where you've given 30 minutes, an hour, I know people who do 90-minute free calls, which just makes me go, like you can do 3 of those in a day and that's your whole day done and you've made no money, right? I want you to be working smarter. I want you to be using your time more productively, and giving free calls to the wrong type of people is literally a waste of your time. And if you are doing this, I want you to reconsider it, whether or not having free calls is a valid part of your strategy versus having a validating form that people can answer, and you can then figure out if this is somebody that you want to get on a call with who may turn into a future customer for you. So my friends, that's all I wanted to share with you today, is to really think about the time that you are using each week in your business. Is it a good use of time? Is it an effective use of time? And if you are continuing to if you're continuing to offer free calls and you are not getting any conversions and you're not getting sales at the end of the week, then there is a problem that you need to fix. So the Facebook user says, what about packages around 2K? Yeah, sometimes you can sell packages around 2K that can just sell without a call. However, you might want to do a sort of a hybrid working here where you don't offer the call, but actually if somebody needs a call, then you will give them the call, because sometimes for some people 2K is a lot of money and they may still want to hop on a call with you. But I would say it's probably 2-3K up that you really want to start thinking about offering calls to people, just to make sure, because what we don't want is people to spend money with us and then have buyer's remorse and feel like, you know, they've been screwed over or they've been sold a kipper. And sometimes that's when a phone call is really handy. But again, when you are doing the phone calls, you have to have a plan, right? Don't just do phone calls where you sit there for half an hour and then just answer every question in the world. You have to have a plan for each of your free calls. What are the objectives? What are the outcomes you want to get out of the call? And what does the user need to get out of the call? So don't offer free calls if you have no plan. Free calls are not a chit chat. Free calls are your valuable time where you could be making money. And don't give free calls to anyone willy-nilly. People who might just want to come and get information from you but not actually ever buy with you. Validate your prospects first. Oh gosh, time for me to go. And it's very hot here in the UK, so I'm hot and sweaty. But that's what I wanted to share. I was felt called to come and talk about this today. I think it's really important that you respect your own time, you respect your own value of your time, and stop doing free calls, particularly if you're doing them and they're not leading to sales and they're not converted to sales. You need to really refresh and review what you're doing and potentially come up with a plan for your free calls. If you want to know more, there's a link above. You can click on the link and figure out how you can come and work with me or talk to me. The link above actually takes you to a free business playbook, which will be helpful for most small business owners, and it gets you on my email list so that you can keep up to date with all the latest happenings at the Online Business Temple and be the first to hear about any future programs and courses. All right, until the next time, take care. Bye-bye.